Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. Once again, today's beverage is blackcurrant cordial. Bland. So, single player. We're going to do an exhibition match once again because that's the sort of thing we're going for these days. Classic match. Obviously, the Blitz mode is something we don't really play on. We always do the classic mode. Blitz mode is like real time and such. We're going to pick a team. Now, we're going to pick, I think, the... Was it Kenry? No, someone did request a match with the... Khorne Daemons, I believe it was. Yes, that's right, Khorne Daemons. Now, Khorne Daemons are a little bit weird because they are technically a fighting team. They have pit fighter cultists, as you can see. They have frenzy as standard. The team is basically all about frenzy. Most of their players have frenzy. So we have pit fighter cultists, which as you can see are movement 6, so human standard. Basically the humans, right? So they've got movement 6, strength 3, agility 3, armor 8. All average down the board, typical humans, right? However, they also have frenzy as standard, right? So that makes them, you know, a little bit aggressive and also really hard to control. They also have bloodletter demons, which are a little bit weird because they have horns and juggernaut. So horns means they get +1 strength when they hit someone. Juggernaut is the opponent can't use things like stand, firm, wrestle, fend, and that sort of thing. So it's really good when you blitz into someone. That's quite good. They also have regeneration. So if they fall over, then it's, you know, they might get back up. They have a Khorne Herald, which are a bit weird. They're sort of bloodletter demons, but they ditch the regeneration for frenzy. So again, more frenzy. Then we have a bloodthirster, which is a bloodthirster demon, which, as people of the lore might know, is an absolute monster in melee combat. And yeah, it is in this game as well. As you can see, strength of 5, agility 1, as you know, naturally, really, because it's a massive demon. It's actually that thing on the main screen, the thing that was on the far right there. Armor value 9, so it's quite hard to take down. So we'll try this off. We're just going to go for the Horde of Khorne, which is a 1,300 team rating. There we go. We'll accept that, and then we're going to choose a team. This is the opponent, and stop. Chaos Dwarf. We're going to reverse in Chaos Dwarfs, and there we go. So this should be quite interesting. Let's accept that. We're going to pick a stadium, and I think we will go for... What's an interesting stadium? That's the Undercroft. That's the one we all hate. I think that's Amazon, that's Orcs. I think we'll go for that one, which is all very, very chaosy. Difficulty medium, that's the standard difficulty. So no inducements whatsoever, we're both the same rating, and we will start the match. So it could be an interesting one, this, because Chaos Dwarfs are very hard to take down, but they also have a Minotaur, which is obviously quite fast and can really give you a bit of a beating when it needs to, as well as Hobgoblins, which are quite good. That's how they do the scoring thing. Now, Khorne Daemons, they only really do a running game, if at all, when it comes to the ball-carrying stuff. They're all humans, as standard, so that, you know, they've got standard agility, so they can always pick a ball up and such and move around with it and not die if they get, you know, looked at and such. So they're not too bad. They're generally okay. So yeah, we'll see how this one goes, but I make no promises for a win, as always. So here we go. We're going to just sweep straight in. This is all chaosy. Obviously the Undercroft's all undead. This is very, very chaosy. You can see some chaos. Flame symbols on the left hand side there. We got lava, we got big chains, we've got skulls all over the joint. That's pretty weird. Oh yes. Right, so I think we'll pick heads, and we will be the receiver, so we will get first turn and receive the ball. So, here we go. There's the Chaos Demon there. That is the massive Bloodthirster. So they've got 3 people on the line. That's pretty good. How many of these Bloodletter Demons have I got? 1 Bloodletter Demon, 2 Bloodletter Demons, 3, and we've got 4 on the... Oh, we've got 1 on the bench. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put everybody on the front line here. Anyone that's got some skills. They've got +1 strength and +1 agility. Take that guy off. Put the guy with block up front. Let's just put a fairly strong line up here. There we go. And I think that should do us for now. So on the flanks, we will have a Bloodletter Demon each side. There we go. And actually, no, let's flank them both with Bloodletter Demons. There we go. We'll flank them with Bloodletter Demons. And that one is a little... That's a different colour. It's really dark. Weird. I never noticed that before. There's our Herald of Khorne. As you can see, it's alright. It's not bad. If we compare them to the other guy, they've got a little bit of extra armor, but obviously they've got regen. So he's going to be our ball carrier, I think. And we've got another guy to place around. We'll put him there just to move around. So we'll accept that, and we will receive the kickoff. So here we go. Have a good game, computer, and I hope you enjoyed the game. So it's booted off. Kickoff table. Quick snap. The offense starts their drive fraction before the defense is ready. Catching the kicking teams flat-footed player on the receiving team may allowed to move 1 square. So I can move 1 square. Fantastic. So I'm going to move everybody up because that's how it's done. There we go. I remember playing in a league once before and this happened, and it didn't go well for the opponent because they had all of their guys here as well, and this doesn't class as a blitz. So when they had a big line of guys back there, I had a full round of beating their face in. So there we go. We'll bring that guy further towards the ball, and then we will end the event. So the ball's going to land and then bounce a bit. It's not too bad. It's in an okay position. We'll get this guy around the back and then we'll go and pick the ball up, but I'll do that later. So first things first, big bloodthirsty demon, here we go, and straight away 2 dice block. I've only got to push back, so I can accept that without any problems. Normally I would maybe think about re-rolling that. I've only got 2 re-rolls though, so that's a bit risky. They've got 5, I've just noticed. Wow. If I re-roll that, obviously it's a little bit risky because they've got Loner, which means there's a 50-50 chance of re-rolls not working. The only reason I would re-roll is because that result isn't good and I really want to push them down. However, I've got Frenzy, so I can push them back to there. And because I've got Frenzy, I basically follow up an attack and do it again. There we go. So I'd love to pick that both down, but I haven't got block and he has. So I'm just going to push him back and we'll push him over to the left-hand side there. And there we go. So I've got a Strength 5 guy with Armor 9 in melee combat. Fantastic. Let's do another couple of 2 dice blocks here. There's another push, so I'm going to push him to there. And again, we've got Frenzy, so we charge forward and hit him again. There we go. Defender down. So I'm going to push the demon over there and keep pushing the demon further forward. There we go. Ding dong. There we go. That guy's knocked out. Fantastic. Now we'll again get this guy pushing towards the center. There's a defender Strumbles. He hasn't got dodge, so we'll push him to there and we'll follow it up. Fantastic. Right, so let's get ourselves in a position where we can do some attacking. Let's get that guy into there. We'll get that guy into there. We'll get that guy into there. And then what we might do is actually get him into there and get this other guy perhaps blitzing him. Now the reason I'm doing it with him is because he's got Frenzy, which means if this doesn't go so well, which it hasn't, I can just push him like so and then get another attack. There we go, and we'll push him once further. There we go, and you keep pushing him towards the line. That's how it works. So the general rule of thumb is that you get your guys, these guys here, in position to assist if the Frenzy doesn't work. One of the bad things about Frenzy, in fact, pretty much the worst thing with Frenzy, is that you can't stop it. So if you push them further back or whatever, it doesn't work, you will have to keep going, which means if you do it into someone's tackle zone, they could get, you could go from a 2 dice hitting them to a 2 dice they choose hitting you. So it's really risky. Anyway, let's get this guy to pick up the ball. 3+ to pick it up. He's picked it up. Fantastic. And then we'll just run closer over here. I could try and fling it. It's a 6+ to do it. 5+ to him. I might as well give it a go to see if I can get some skill player points. I'll fail the launch. So all that's going to happen is it's going to fling there and it's going to land. There we go. Don't really care that it was a turnover. I only had one guy to move, which was him. Didn't want to move him because I knew he'd be around the ball. So that's a fine first turn, I think. Not bad at all. So one of the bad things, I guess you could say, is that these guys here obviously are in a position where they could get blocked and such. You don't really want to give away free blocks, especially against this team, because they are, after all, only really humans. Average armor 8, but also they've got a couple of other guys like these things, armor 7, so that's under average, so they can easily fall over. They're actually a bashy team without a lot of bash. Oh, that was interesting. Their Hobgoblin tried to hit my Khorne Demon, and he went face down, so that's interesting. Right, let's get the easy stuff out the way. We'll get these guys running straight up. Obviously, we don't want them standing at the back. That's a bit pointless, so we'll just run them up to here. I'm not going to go for it. I don't want to fail any go for it rolls at this stage. Right, so we'll get that other guy up. There we go. And then what I want to do is think about getting rid of him. So that's only 1 dice. That's a bit risky. So what I want to do is... That guy's +1 strength. I could then block him there. If I get him into that position there, do I want to? No. Let's see if I can push this guy off the pitch. So, there we go. If I do that, he's going to go down. So I don't want to do that. I want to push him to there. Still 2 dice. There we go. And we'll push him to there. And we get him straight off. So, even though I didn't cause really an injury, as you can see, he is face down in there because the crowd is beating him up. There you go. But more importantly, he's off the pitch. One of the fortes with the Chaos, Khorne Daemons rather, is that they really do... Frenzy is very, very good for knocking people off pitches. So, anyway, that guy's gone. This is going to be a 2 dice, but if it fails, that guy's then going to be an assist, and it won't work too well. So, first things first, let's get that guy in here. Actually, we'll put him around the back like that. Now, most of these hobgoblins, they're just hobgoblins, yeah. So, I'll hit him with a 2 dice block. There we go. That's fine. This is going to knock him down. So, we'll go there. And now, as you can see, we're in base contact with all of these. Right. Let's get this other guy right up to there. No, up to there. And then we will get a 2 dice block against this guy. There we go, not too bad. We'll hit him over there. Now, one of the tactics you can do is make sure that, well, you always try to pick the pushbacks and basically keep pushing people away. I'm not a big fan of that because it can go wrong. So if I pick that defender pushed, I could push him to there, and then the next one, if you're on 2 dice, you're generally guaranteed to be relatively safe and either push him further away or you can knock him on the deck, right? However, if you get some red skulls or some both downs, then that's going to work. Obviously, they have block, so yeah. Oh, that's hurt him. There we go. Knocked him out. Yeah, like I say, if I wasn't versing Chaos Dwarfs, I would probably go with the both down because I could push him once, push him again with a Frenzy, and then knock him down or whatever. That would generally work, but no, it's a bit risky. So I've got some 1 dice blocks. I might as well do a couple of cheeky 1 dice. There we go. That's actually worked out as well. And Bat, we will follow that up. And then we'll hit the Hobgoblin for 2 dice. We'll just push him up to there, and then we will follow it up. And then it will be end of the turn. There we go. As I said, this is a bashy team, so I'm not really worried about picking the ball up or anything just yet. I'm more worried about just, you know, getting their team off the pitch, which so far we've got 2 of them off the pitch. There you go, 2 knocked out. So one of them that went off the outside looks like he was the one knocked out. So that's fine. That's fantastic. Looks like there's a blitz from a Hobgoblin, which is going to hit me and only push me back. That is fine, I guess. Oh, and there's a Hobgoblin trying to run out. As you saw, he didn't fare so well. Right, so what I want to do is really start knocking these down. There is the Khorne Demon. I'm going to get it. That's only 1 dice. Why is that 1 dice? That's only 1 dice there. I'm very surprised. Oh, it's because there's another guy in next to the Khorne Demon. So what we'll do, we'll get this other guy into there. Obviously, we want him away from the sidelines because someone could easily blitz him and push him in. Then we've got a 2 dice block here, which is relatively safe. There we go. And we'll follow it up. Ding dong. There we go. And he's now knocked out. That's 3 players knocked out. Now I want the Khorne Demon. If I can actually click on the thing to blitz into here or block into here. There we go. There's a pushback. Now this is where it can go wrong because if it wasn't a Khorne Demon, they would have probably been on either 1 or maybe I was on 1 dice or maybe they would have been on 2 dice. They choose the result. So risky. Let's go for a pushback. We're going to push it over there and obviously he'll follow up. So that didn't go so well. That didn't go so well, so I want to get people around these guys here. Obviously, I want to get a couple of cheeky blitzers in the mix, so there's a 2 dice block. Obviously, take your blocks first. Oh, I'll push him over to there, and obviously I have to follow up, and then there's the Frenzy, and we'll keep pushing him. Oh, badly hurt. Oh, fantastic. Is it badly hurt? It's definitely a serious injury of some kind, so he's definitely out for the rest of the game. Badly hurt as well, yeah, so that's fantastic. So 4 guys off the pitch so far. I want to really hit that guy because obviously that guy's got well, that is sort of the linchpin of their running game. Now, a bit risky this one because that's obviously 2 dice they choose. You can see the red things there. If I get another guy in there, it'll be 1 dice. So if I can get him to blitz, that'll be 2 dice I choose, and that's good. And the reason that is because I've got horns, which gives me +1 strength. So I think we will do that. However, I might blitz around that way. It doesn't really matter. Let's blitz in. So here we go. Here's me blitz. I was going to have this guy with a ball carrier, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to push him further away. I have got Frenzy, so there you go. There's only 1 dice now. So we're going to push him further away. The reason it was 1 dice is because obviously I went near these Hobgoblins. So, right. There is all that sorted. Let's get that guy further in. Then we'll get that guy into here. I do want to do that. Actually, I didn't want to do that. But anyway, let's do some cheeky 1 dice. This is going to go wrong eventually. There's the wrong. I'll re-roll it. Both down. That's not going to work because all of the Chaos Dwarf blockers, or linemen I think they're called, or are they called blockers? Chaos Dwarf blockers have, understandably, block. Yeah. One of the age-old Blood Bowl sort of comments was that Black Orc blockers don't have block. And then they've changed the name to just Black Orcs. Very good, Black Orcs. They've got Strength 4 standing. You have 4 of them. Oh, looks like they've knocked one of my guys out. I'm not going to use my Apothecary. It's only a knockout. Oh, and here's a Blitz coming in. Probably against one of my guys here. Yeah, it's just a pit fighter. Looks like he's re-rolled a dice. You heard that little re-roll. What did he roll? He rolled... both. When he rolled his 2 dice, he got both red skulls, so he must have re-rolled that. Anyway, he's turned over somehow. I didn't actually notice, but either way, we're going to get this guy straight in, and there we go. We'll ding dong, punch him, And then we want to get that guy into there. And obviously we want to start doing some 2 dice blocks, which are relatively safe. That isn't safe. Oh, my pit fighter cultist has got block. There you go. So I will pick that. Normally they don't have block, but obviously this guy's leveled up. And there's another serious injury. Wow, this is really going quite well. Let's get that guy up. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4 people that have been knocked out in their dugout. And then 2 people, you can just see it there. You can actually spin the camera around. Hang on. There you go, you can spin it round. That's mine. And there's theirs, as you can see. So they've got 2 guys, serious injury, 4 knocked out. Let's have a look at the front of the demon. Hang on. There you go. Yeah, he's a bit nasty, I mean, isn't he? Right, so we will spin it round to that. That's what we normally... No, that one is what we normally run on. Right, so... let's get these guys back up. We'll get him up there. Then I want to start maybe getting these guys knocked out. Obviously, there's a 1 dice block there, so we're going to put him into that, and then we'll just hit him for a 2 dice block straight away. There you go. And face down. That's quite good. And we could probably start thinking about perhaps doing a bit more fighting, or maybe getting a bit of football in. I'm going to get that guy to hit him there. 2 dice. On a blitz there. I'm going to pick both down. And I've got Juggernaut, so I will use it. So I will push him over to there and follow it up. Oh, yeah. Alright, I thought Juggernaut actually ignored. Let's have a quick look. Juggernaut. If you use a blitz action, then the opposing player do not use their fend, stand ground, or wrestle. If you pick both down, you can treat it as pushed instead. Ah, I didn't know that. I thought it was something slightly different. Anyway, let's get that guy with the ball. He's failed to pick up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The reason I don't want to put the ball down too early is because he might get a chance to get 4 guys back. So I want to score as late as possible, preferably on turn 8, but I probably wouldn't risk that. I might go for a turn 7 touchdown, and then he has a cheeky 1 turn of trying to bat me, and I'll put 3 guys on the line, so it's not going to be too much of a problem. Anyway, it looks like he's pushing my guy over here, and it's my turn. He hasn't got many people left. That's the issue he's got. So let's have a bit of a blitz here with this guy, and that is going to just... punches. Oh, I'm punching his ticket there. Right, so I'll get him over there. Another cheeky hit here, and it's just a push over to there. I haven't got Frenzy, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, we'll get that guy in with a ball. Do you want to do that? Actually, I might do something a little bit cheeky here. We'll get that guy in there. We'll get that guy. Oh no, that guy I wanted with the ball. So I'll try and get the ball. I stress try. Yeah, he's got the ball. We'll move him up to there. Then I'll run that guy over there. And then that guy over there. And then finally our pit fighter to there, and we'll stamp on him. So it's him stamping plus 3 people assisting, and the ref didn't see it as well, which is the best result, and we will end the turn there. So turn 5 for me, turn 5 for him now. It means that I'm pretty much going to score because he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 people left on the pitch. 2 hobgoblins, 1 chaos dwarf blocker, and 1 centaur. Looks like he's hit me, and I get to choose, so I'll click pushed. So obviously he's just going to push me back there. And there's my turn. So, best just to move this guy up the pitch. I might as well. There's no reason for me not to. I will then get a bit of a weak cage up. There's no reason why I need to put a cage up, really. I'm not in... There's no real... It's pretty much a safe bet all here. We'll hit this hobgoblin, and we will... I'm going to do what I said I shouldn't do, which is push him further back and pick the worst result, and then there's another worst result, and we'll push him up to there. Let's say you normally don't do that, normally a bit risky, but I can hit him here, and then we'll hit him there. We will not follow it up. Bat hobgoblin goes face up. Now this guy here, this is a bit ropey. It's a bloodthirster, so we will smack the centaur in front of us, and we'll pick defender down, and bat, there we go. And then we'll hit this guy for a 2 dice, and again we're just going to bat, there he goes. So, let us get that guy there, and then this guy there, and we'll stomp that hobgoblin in the face. He goes face down, ref doesn't see it again. Fantastic. So he's only got a couple of actions, which is basically get a couple of people up, and then that'll be it, I'm guessing. Yep, there it is. So we'll get the Chaos, the Khorne Herald, rather, up to the top, and that's a turn. This is turn 7, so I'm not going to score this turn. I'll wait until the next. So we want to get a couple of cheeky blocks in. So there's a cheeky block here, 2 dice. I'll push it over to that side, which is why I moved that guy there. So I'm still going to get 2 dice. I might have got 2 dice anyway, because obviously this guy is strength 5. There we go. He's fallen down. I'll get him moving into there. And I will get another 2 dice block. And we'll push him over to there. And obviously, because it's got Frenzy, I'll get to do it again, and I'll pick the good result, and bat, there he goes. So I might as well get him over there. It's going to be a go for it roll of 2+, which I'm inevitably going to fail. Nope, didn't. And then we will bat this guy for that result, push him there, and he goes face down, and we'll put another guy next to him, and we'll stomp on him for 1 stomp and 2 assist, which is put him face down, and the ref hasn't seen it again. Apparently the ref is totally blind. There's the hobgoblin stood up there, moving along. A couple of hobgoblins standing up, and there we go. So I have an option here. I can either get that ball definitely in, or I can risk some cheeky blocks, and I'm going to risk some cheeky blocks because I still have a reroll left, and mostly, well, all of these blocks will be 2 dice I choose because well, I can just engineer it that way. Let's get that up to there. And we'll get this guy here up to the top. And there we go. Obviously, the movement 6 is standard, so it's not slow. It's not fast, not slow. It's average. And now we can get a 2 dice blitz in. Obviously, you can only do 1 blitz per turn. And we're going to pick the defender stumbles to there. And we'll push him there. Now, I could do a stamp, but I'm not going to bother. My last turn, I might as well get it in the box. There we go. There's a touchdown. And yes, by the way, he does wear a cape of skulls. So there's a nice touchdown. Not bad at all. So here's my result. Remember, I've got a guy knocked out. He doesn't come back. Doesn't matter. I've got a guy on the lines. And that person has got actually a fair few guys back. Centaur, Hobgoblin, and a Black Orc. Sorry, Black Orc. And a Chaos Dwarf blocker. So not too bad. Obviously, he's still got a couple of guys that are down. This is only going to be 1 turn until halftime. So there's the kickoff. He basically gets a free turn of kicking me. I could have moved all my guys back, but I didn't see the point because, you know what? A stronger line means the chances are that he's going to fail it anyway. So they're making a cage around here. They've managed to pick the ball up. He's still got 5 rerolls. I mean, obviously, we've just got a reroll, you understand. But, yeah, he's still got a lot of rerolls. So this is actually, it's not a great result because what's going to happen now is that he's going to start hitting me, so we'll just get a push back there. 2 dice I choose, obviously. That's why I made a strong line. They're going to try and get some 3 dice here. Oh, there we go. He's knocked me down, and then he's going to hit that guy as well. No real problems there, and end of half time. Now, the problem is that he's just rolled for getting people back out of knocked out. So it means that now it's half time, we get to roll again. Looks like I failed again. And that guy has got all of his guys back. So all of the 5 people that I knocked out didn't work so well. So we'll get everybody back off the line. We do not want them there. That's a bit risky at this stage. So I need to just switch a couple of things around. There we go. And obviously we're kicking off, so I might as well form a stronger line. I think that will do us nicely. And we'll accept that. We're kicking off, and we'll kick to there. Have a good second half, computer. So the kicking team's coach may reorganize his players. I will do that by putting him over there, and him in the corner, like so. I think that will do us nicely. It means that I've got a strong left side, and the guy in the centre won't get a free block. However, he will get a free ball, apparently. Well then. Never seen that before. Well, I have actually. You just don't see it often. Blood Bowl is always about surprises, really. It's many, many surprises. So it looks like he's hitting my Pit Fighter. Is it called Pit Fighters? Yeah, Pit Fighter Cultist. Looks like he's hitting him for just a little push back there. Nothing major at all. Nothing to worry about. Obviously, this could still go wrong. I mean, obviously, I'm 1-0 up. So that's good. 1-0 to me. Not bad at all. There's a nice little pushback. Oh, no, it's a face down, and it's not a knockout, but it is face down, so it's going to take a little bit to get back up. And there's another one face down as well. Wow, that's quite aggressive there. But anyway, yeah, it could still go wrong because these guys are very, very squishy. I had a very, very good, in fact, I would call it almost a perfect first half. I don't really think anything went wrong in any particular way. There was no dodgy rolls. That was just generally a very, very good half. So, let's start doing some pushbacks. Let's push him to there. Now, this is not going to go well. I will not. Now that's what I said about the frenzy can go wrong. It did go wrong. I pushed him to there, and because they've got guys all the way around, it would 2 dice. They choose the result. So that's the result that I've rolled. So it's pushback and pushback. Obviously, I could re-roll that. I'm not going to because they can only pick pushback. And oh, I actually re-rolled it by accident instead, and I've just got a broken neck for my stupidity. Oh, that was a silly mistake. That was an yeah. That was stupid. That was... I'm pissed off at that. My own fault as well, but still. Anyway, I'm going to re-roll that, and I'm either going to get a broken neck or a broken neck. Basically, it's a magic sponge. He's massaging me with a brick. So that guy has now got -1 agility. Oh, what a stupid mistake. I meant to click not re-roll, and I clicked re-roll, which not only has burnt one of my only re-rolls, I've got 2 re-rolls. That's burnt, you know, I've now got 1 left. I've also got a guy off the pitch and with -1 agility. It's an exhibition match, so it's not too much of a problem. Silly mistake. However, they've just made a very similar one as well. So, let us try and rectify that stupid error by getting in there. I have to apologise for that stupid error. That was absolutely silly, silly, silly. Right, so, I want to get everybody inside the jab. And this should be quite easy to break a cage on these guys. So, oh, wild animal. I'm not going to re-roll it. So, wild animal, it's not worked. That was one of the things we didn't experience in the last one. So, I guess we don't have any option. We just need to get everybody we can into the mix, like so. That'll be a dodge that I do not want to attempt. That isn't a dodge there. We'll put him in there. I want to try and get the ball, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But we'll see. Put him around. And this guy here with Frenzy is going to hit him for 1 dice. So I might just hit that guy. There we go. And it's a pushback, which I'll push back him up to there. And then I'll get another 2 dice, I believe. Yes, and it's the perfect result. Batter, and then we're now in the mix. So we have plenty of people around there, and we'll get another guy to follow it up. So I've got 3 of my players in base contact with the ball carrier, and I've got superiority in strength. So there you go. Looks like that guy's probably got +1 strength. No, he hasn't. He was just being a bit cheeky hitting me there. Anyway, as you can see, they're getting everybody in the mix, and they're going to start pushing people back and hitting them. There you go. Starting to be a bit naughty now. I'm not going to get over that, you know. That result back then, I'm not going to get over that. Urgh. Anyway, it looks like this Chaos Dwarf block has hit me for 2 dice I choose. Obviously, there's only both down. He's got block, so it's a perfect result for him, and my Khorne Demon goes face down. Or face up, rather. So, it's yeah, I can hopefully stand him up. However, he has got Wild Animal, which means that it's a 50-50 chance of doing anything. However, if you are doing a blitz or a block, you get +2 to the roll, so it's only a 1+. And he's knocked one of my guys out. That actually result there was both down. However, he came out of it better. Anyway, let us get in here. Let's get that guy up, which is being successful. Fantastic. Can I get some cheeky blocks? I want to get some cheeky results in here. So we'll get him up to there. And then we will start hitting for 2 dice. Good start. Batter that Hobgoblin. Follow it up. Pit Fighter. I want to get that guy into there. This Herald of Khorne into the back. Because then I want to hit him, the Hobgoblin, for 2 dice. There we go. Good result. Batter and a face down and dead. Dead. He is actually dead. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. Lovely. Right. Now we'll get that guy standing up and we'll get into the mix there. I did actually mean to put him there. I wanted to put him next to him, but, you know. And then we will get a blitz into there. It's only 1 dice, but I can handle that. It's a bit of a risky one, this. Bit of a risky maneuver. It has paid off-ish. Because it's still 1 dice, and I was hoping not for that. Ah, oh, re-rolled it, and it's still me down. That's when Frenzy goes wrong. I wanted to push him back. That was a very risky maneuver. I wanted to push him back to there, and then obviously that guy would have been able to get a 2 dice hit him to him. So that would have worked out if we rolled the right thing. And obviously there's a 1 in 6 chance of me rolling Red Skull. I rolled Red Skull, and then re-rolled it, and got Red Skull again. So, you know, whatever. Blood Bowl, about risk management, risk mitigation, and there's the result for him. I guess I'll have to pick that one. And he's got my guy face down. Wow, there we go. So I've got a badly hurt guy. Ooh, not good at all. I'd be really annoyed if this was a Oh, looks like you had to re-roll something there. I'd be really annoyed if this was a proper campaign game, because I've got some guys. There you go, 2 knocked out, and 2, because you can't see the guy with serious injuries. One's a serious injury, 1 broken neck. That is broken neck. I know that many people are going to shout at me in the comments. Actually, not many people, because not many people watch these Blood Bowl videos, but you know, maybe that's a blessing. Right. So let us get this ball off him. So first things first, 2 dice. Perfect result. Batter. Straight down. This guy. We're going to get another guy around the side. And then hit this hobgoblin. 2 dice block. Batter. There we go. Okay, that guy should have been moved up to there actually, so I was in base with him, but whatever. And now we will get him into there just to get a bit of strength in the mix. And how do I want to do this? I want to get... That's a 1 dice still. That's still a 1 dice. Wow. Okay, we're going to have to risk a 1 dice. Remember, no rerolls here, so this is very, very risky stuff. So now we should get a 2 dice. There it is. Not very risky. And it wasn't that risky either, so I'm going to get him pushed out to there. Follow it up. Batter, batter. And now, here we go. Herald of Khorne. Charge, 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 charge against the ball carrier. Remember, no rerolls here. And doesn't matter. There we go. Defense stumbles. And he goes down. And ball doesn't get picked up. Not by him anyway, but it does go into the pit fighter cultist. We'll end the turn. Not bad. So I am up on people, I think. He's got 1 knocked out and I've killed another one. And how many's got on the pitch? It's hard to tell with this pitch because obviously it's... Both of our sides are black and red and skin coloured on grey, black and red. So it's really hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players, something like that. Alright, let's just start beating people's faces in now. Here we go. Nice old bloodthirster just charging around. That's what we like to see. And let's get some more cheeky dice with this hobgoblin. There we go. Batter, batter, straight down. Okay, so we need to get a couple more blocks in. No more blocks there. That's only 1 there. I think we'll get him. That's some too risky, too risky, too risky. We'll get him into that mix there. Then I might be able to get a 2 dice on here. Yeah, it's a 2 dice. And it's a pushback, and we'll push it to there. And then I'll get another 2 dice. There we go. Perfect result. Push him to there. And obviously Frenzy keeps him going further forward. Right, so I want to get him in there. Now, if I do that, I am going to try and pick the ball up, and this could turn me over. But we'll see what happens. I pick the ball up, and I hit him, which is going to be a pushback to there. The reason I'm pushing up to there is because I want to do that. And then we're going to get another 2 dice on this one. Again, a pushback. This is not going to go well. I know it's not going to go well now. I can already feel it. Oh, no. Still worked. Still worked. There we go. So, is there any... There's a cheeky 1 dice against that guy. Might as well try it. Oh, it worked out as well. Push him over to there. Bat. See you later. And we've moved in. End of match imminent. Turn 14 for the Chaos Dwarfs. I've got 2 more turns to score. They've got... yeah, they've got this turn and the next. Actually, no, I've got a couple more turns until... Well, to basically get a draw if they're lucky. Oh, they might do it here. Still, there we go. There's one of my guys. Badly hurt. Very, very bloody this. As I mentioned at the start, Chaos Daemons are a combat team, but they haven't really got the armor to take hits, whereas the Chaos Dwarfs can. But obviously the Frenzy means you get, you know, you're rolling a lot more dice in general. If you get it right, Frenzy is a very hard thing to manage. I'm not very good at it, but you know, I'll get by. Anyway, let's do some more damage here. See if we can get this guy on his face. We have. Now, I could push him there, and that'll push the ball out. I'm going to do it. There, the ball has been pushed out. That's actually a good result. Now, I want to get him standing up and then running over to there. Don't want to run him that way. I want to run him that way because he'll try and pick the ball up. I actually want to run him a little bit further. We'll go for it. There we go. And now we're going to start battering some more. Batter, batter. Boomf. Straight down. Right. So, he'll try and pick the ball up. 2+. Failed. Okay, I get the guy with agility to pick it up. That's logical, right? The guy's got +1 agility. He's agility 4. He can pick up a ball on 2+. Failed. Typical. Yet, I managed to pick the ball up through a blitz in a tackle zone around here previous turn. Great. So, he's attacked me, and I'm going to pick that result. Obviously, they're very, very desperate now. I've got many tackle zones covered. Everything's sort of covered here. It looks like he's going to hit him again. trying to push him towards the tackle zone, as you can see. One of the good things about Bull Centaurs is they've got sure feet and sprint. Sprint means they can always go for it in extra space. Normally you can only go for it twice. The go for it, if you don't understand, are these things here. That means you have to go for it on a roll of a 1. And then you go, well, you basically take an injury, or you can take an injury. Whereas, go for it, no. Let's get this right. Sprint allows you to go an extra 1 further. Sure feet allows you to re-roll your go for it rolls. Okay, let's get some bats in now that that's understood. That hasn't worked. I thought it's a safe bet. Nope, nothing's a safe bet in Blood Bowl. Doesn't really matter. This is their turn to score. They can't score. They can't win. Right? There's nothing they can do to win here. Unless they've got a guy back there I haven't noticed. Unless that skeleton is going to stand back up, I don't think they can score. However, I can't score either. So I'm just about... all I'm doing here is just battering people's faces in. There goes the centaur. Right. Dodgy throat. So, what can I do here? Cheeky 2 dice. Batter, batter. Boom, claw. Another cheeky 2 dice. Batter, batter. Push back. Obviously, hasn't got frenzy. Oh no, that guy has got frenzy. That's a herald of Khorne, not a demon. Stand him up there. Can I hit him? I don't think I can, so we'll just get that guy up to there. Oh, it's actually a dodge. Which he failed. There we go. Back down. I was trying to get him in there so I can get a little cheeky block there. But that's it. End of match. I win. We're not bad at all. 1-0. It's alright. It's not bad. Like I say, I'm not overly great at Khorne. I'm not overly great at the game or any game, really, you understand. But I think I was alright. Respectable. As you can see, ball possession. Majority, they only had 28% ball possession. I had 60. That's quite good. I think it was alright. First half was fantastic. I honestly think that the first half was pretty much flawless. Second half, not so much. That, accidental re-roll with the injury, with the result of the 2 dice that they choose was just a mistake on my part. But anyway, there you go. There's another bit of Blood Bowl Chaos Edition. Khorne Demons are interesting. But yeah, I think they're alright. I do like them, and they're interesting to play. Obviously, Frenzy's good. They're a bit more Frenzy than, say, Norse. Norse are very good. Norse are a safer bet. Norse are very similar. They get big guys as well. Not as big as the Khorne Demon, you understand. I don't think anyone gets anything as big as that, really. But the Norse always have block. Most of their people, if not all of their people, have block as standard. And they're just as weak in armor value, and they're about the same for stats. But anyway, yeah. Khorne Demons, interesting. If you want to see another team, I'll just have a quick go through them. Hang on. I mean, most people know what these are because, like I said, generally the only people who watch these Blood Bowl videos are people who are actually interested in Blood Bowl. But as you can see, lots of different teams here. Human, Dwarf, Skaven, Orc, Lizardmen, Goblin, Wood Elf, Chaos, Dark Elf, Undead, Halfling, Norse, Amazon, Elf, High Elf, Khemri, Necromantic, Nurgle, Ogre, Vampire, Chaos Dwarf, Underworld, and Khorne Demons. You can pick any of them you want, and I will play them in the next one. Comments in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the match, and generic partings.